So you guys been wanting me to change the theme song sound quality, but I'm gonna keep the same song. So here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Just how she plays them, and she does that. She does it with the cat. Does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. Hopefully that fixed the audio. Crazy Cat does not own any of these pictures or books or pictures. I use them under fair use for educational purposes, so the people who watch them learn a little bit something when they do it. Hopefully that fixed the audio. Like I only did all those years ago. No, I don't want to do this. Stupid! I'm scared of this thing. Please move it.
The file. Shelter from the storm. Delivery arrived. Acceptable. It's that broodling.
Well, spawn a typhon, okay. So it's one of his babies. the heck? The eye of Typhon? Yeah.
This is all one being.
Okay, I'm officially grossed out.
All-seeing Typhon cannot possibly escape his rancor, for his eyes are everywhere upon him, red with rage, and searching endlessly, piercing the very soul.
I'll be the last thing he sees.
Yep, apparently so.
I'm nearly there now.
Hey! So, what did you think of Pot's Palace? You finally got to see the glory with your own eyes, and a serious accomplishment given you're not supposed to be up here at all.
The Palace of Zeus wasn't like any place I'd ever seen. It's very beautiful, but very bright. I don't know how you all could live up there, but you must feel the same about where I'm from.
Well, I for one quite like it dark, but I've spent more time in the underworld than everybody else up here combined. As for the palace, at least it's kept us safe in all of this.
Let's keep it that way. Shielded up. Very well. You dare hide your life from me? However much you have, I'll feed it dry.
Hit him, Zeus! Thank you, Uncle. Lulu, we're not done yet. Get back up. Alrighty. Thank you.
Second time I beat it.
For the unseen. To all my family on the night, let me pass. That's the sun.
Ahead lies the well-hidden and protected palace of the king and queen of all the gods. That stronghold from which Olympus has fought back against all too many terrible foes.
Keep holding on. Music. This is only the courtyard.
Yep. This is in.
We welcome you.
Be not that monstrous fiend once more, young lady, thanks most certainly to you. Such courage in the face of catastrophe, and our palace remains safe and secure, and further reinforced should Typhon try for us again.
You were splendid, my dear. Had things grown any more dire, we were preparing for a last resort. Sun clouds developed, but the cost of it is high indeed. Plus, you have saved us in more ways than one.
It's my pleasure to have been of service to our family, Queen Hera, and to see the wonders of these halls once more. Perhaps we may yet permanently dissuade Typhon soon.
And what you have in mind on that count? Our own research has yet to yield the force that could take Typhon without also taking this entire mountain down. He's even fiercer now than when he first attacked us long ago.
When he took away your hips, your organs and stuff like that.
I've gathered useful specimens of Typhon's flesh, and we've been studying how we can use it in our craft, but we don't yet have meaningful progress to share.
Oh, come now. Driving back that monster more than once is progress meaningful enough. My lord husband thought that your first such victory could have simply been a fluke.
Gee,
Now,
thanks.
what I said, dear wife, was that a single victory against Typhon did not prove all such victories could be achieved. But now you've demonstrated otherwise, Belinoe, and spurred our hope that we shall rid ourselves of this foul menace soon enough.
Indeed, Queen Hera. By your leave, I will return with what I found, in case it leads to new discoveries about how we could do just that. Thank you all for your continued aid.
You have our gratitude in kind.
It's good to see you again, cousin. Just as I was beginning to fear my song would be tonight's sole source of cheer.
Lord Apollo, good to see you too. Please give my regards to the others. I would have liked to meet, but I'd best be getting back.
Of course, you must be on your last legs. The others surely would have liked to see you too, especially your grandmother, but they couldn't leave their posts. Please accept our apologies, and let us help you to return.
Tell Lady Demeter and everyone I wish them well. Goodbye for now, everyone. May you be safe and well when next we meet. Return to Shadow now. Back from the palace. What have you done? So hold on. How is it you're going after the Titan of Time way down below, but he's also attacking Olympus way up top? Is he two separate guys or just the one? Kronos isn't attacking Olympus personally, Dora. He's just sending his legions there. He is a dangerous commander leading the assault. A different Titan called Prometheus. A different Titan called Prometheus? Prometheus.
What, you know? I'm trying to remember. How would you know him? I know you're like one of the first humans out there, but... So, you would have been around the time where he was... before he got up to the mountain.
Yes, the Titan of Foresight. Even you probably know the tale of his punishment for stealing from the gods. No, it's... I think... Don't worry about it. See you later, Mel. You sure? Prometheus. I know. Begging your pardon, Shades. This wasn't on the list before.
The god of the forge shall support you.
I wonder, did the weavings of the fates foretell that I would knock the father of all monsters down the mountain last night? He didn't see it coming, at least.
No, not as such. The weavings of the fates tend not to be precise in their detail, which I know can make them a bit confounding. But I salute your victory, Princess. I'd like to think that I foretold it, even if the fates did not.
You knew I'd vanquish Typhon.
I had a feeling.
Disgusting. How'd that get there? I'm warning you, you better cut this out, Trouble. Messing with Kronos, messing with Typhon, messing everything up. That's supposed to be my job. You clearly did your job already. I'm in the process of undoing it. Much like how I often pick up after you here. Well, you're not gonna. And even if you do, you'll look back on this and wish things were as interesting as they are now. I wouldn't mind if things were boring for a change. I would. This night is ours. You know the drill. Welcome, Lord Carol.
Returned from on high.
No way of knowing how much life force Typhon has. Just have to slay him anyway. I could make stronger dream vapors. From sleep to waking dream and then beyond. So mote it be.
believe he has the upper hand now that Olympus has the father of all monsters bearing down on them night after night. But he had...
Typhon cannot be
Your
controlled.
mistake.
If he no longer had Olympus to contend with, he would probably come after Cronus next. There must be some way we can redirect his rage.
If not his rage, the very nature of his being. I have always taught you that our craft is never to be used for destruction alone. But no rule is immutable. Let us use our enemy's strengths against them, to rid us of them all.
Disintegration of monstrosity. Typhon does not belong in this world.
Well done. So there you were, alone atop the rain-soaked mountain, when out of the dark came a roar so deafening it shook Olympus to its roots. And with it came Typhon himself, more vengeful even than before. What then, goddess?
We fought. I prevailed. Oh, blast. I was supposed to weave a yarn. He kept trying to crush me with his chin, but I evaded and clambered to the top of his head, where I drove the sister blades Lim and Oros into his brain.
Oh, quite gruesome at the end there, I like it. My only criticism, if I may, is that all too many tales involving huge monstrosities resolve that way. What if he were to swallow you whole, only for you to cut yourself out of his gullet?
I guess you never seen the movie Hercules.
I was just getting to that part. Take all the time you need.
Really must be making Typhon mad. What's the plan there besides that? Get so caught up in all the glory that you lose sight of our real enemy?
The father of all monsters represents an urgent threat. You'd know it if you saw him for yourself. If Olympus is laid to ruin, Kronos prevails. We wouldn't be able to stop him.
Speak for yourself. The underworld never needed any of those gods. Kronos wouldn't even be here if not for them.
Thank the fates we have you to deal with him.
Thank the fates.
I know it's a difficult time, Headmistress, but just in case, would you be interested in joining me for a brief while at the hot springs?
As much as I would enjoy basking in the springs, I have incantations to complete, wards to reinforce. No, I cannot. Not now.
Are you available to make another visit to the springs? Take a load off, come back to our senses a bit.
Shoulder's been acting up again. Could be it helps with that. Don't like having to take this suit off, but that's the trade. Really shouldn't get too comfortable in here. First time you beat me in a fight, sparring match, whatever, got me right in the back of the neck. Took advantage of our height difference. Was a surprise.
I've lost to you so often. At some point, I figured I could lull you into overconfidence. But even you could be susceptible to such a thing.
You weren't wrong. You made me so angry. Swore I'd never underestimate my opponent again. Then proceeded to convince myself you'd never beat me at the task. Our task.
So you've a bit of pride. You're not trying to stamp it out completely, right? Just keep it in check. Besides, I'd like to think we're not at odds in what we're trying to achieve.
We're not, but I can only push myself so hard. Seeing you getting stronger, getting closer, gives me the extra push I need.
I'd no idea. I always thought I got my competitive spirit from you. Anyway, do let me know if you need anything else, such as lending a hand putting on that suit of yours.
Or taking it off. Yeah. No, can't let myself become too used to this.
Maybe just a little used to it then.
Well, enough sitting around. Time for some standing around to balance it out.
Yeah.
Off we go then.
Alright, let's go and see if we help Chaos.
Dark again.
Like, the Chaos song. Hypnos.
Alright, Lord Hypnos, let's give this a new attempt. We have to get you out of there. But first, breathe deep. The same dream as before. He's truly stuck. Not moved at all. Let's see if this works. Try again. If you are dreaming even here, then I must ask if I could see into your psyche deeper still, Lord Hypnos. Whether you let me in is up to you. But once again, breathe deep. What? This is quite comfortable, really.
All the pillows. The big giant Zagreus toy. Where is that? I want it.
Wait, there he is. Oh no, he's still asleep. There's no Lord Hypnos? Lord Hypnos, can you hear me? Answer me. Anything? A twitch of the eye? Oh, come on, please. Okay. He's dreaming about sleeping? Or about dreaming? This is beyond me still. How far has he descended? His brother Thanatos. Oh, blast. The dream's collapsing again. No. Oh, got farther that time, but how many dreams are you having? But if you're dreaming of death, perhaps. Sleep well for now, my lord. Some mandrake root. Nice and warm. Now for Kronos. Death to Kronos.
Zeus, you made it all the way up to our palace, niece, and sent the monster Typhon howling to the earth. Only in my absence, all too many water bodies to defend.
Return to dust.
threat. It is an insult. I control the seasons, yet he dares smother our mountain in his foul storm.
Desolation. Stay the circle now. Go on. We're settled.
What's the case, young lady? I have my doubts about you coming all this way to lend your aid. We ought to be capable enough to drive back Typhon on our own. But our latest battle with him might have gone differently if not for you.
The might of the heavens. That's something. Shored up. In the name of Hades. So confinery, so... Ah, it's you. Where have you been lately, my friend? I'd grown so well accustomed to you visiting these woods that when you didn't show up for a night or two, I became a touch concerned is all. I'm sorry that I worried you. My task requires that I head up to the surface now, as well as down below. It's a big adjustment for me there. You went that way? I don't so much as miss it anymore where I came from. Well, you must know your way around, but if you need a local's point of view, you need but ask. All in an evening's work. Until we meet again.
A brief respite awaits.
Getting close to a breakthrough there with Raps and Typhon and whatnot. I don't want to rush you, Em, but this is me. I just can't help myself sometimes.
I know that voice. work.
I can't exactly drink this on the hunt, you know. But I can squirrel it away for safekeeping. Maybe once all this is settled, we can share a bottle and get properly caught up.
Or, failing that, we could always keep on teaming against vengeful spirits and the like. Although it's nice to keep the possibility in mind.
We've bigger problems on Olympus than we counted on, I hear. Our worst fears realized and so on. You'd think I'd be more capable of tracking prey that's Typhon size.
Nope, you went to Egypt, remember?
You were tracking Kronos, me perhaps. But if it's any consolation, finding Typhon ought to be quite easy at this point. Bringing him down, less so.
I'll take your word for it. My father's much too proud to call me back to aid in our defense. Says I'm still needed here. If he wants Typhon to himself so badly, he can have him. My blessing is yours.
Join me. And draw you down.
Your relatives on Mount Olympus all are well aware of me, of course. In most respects, I now can aid you openly, and even they themselves may grant you greater strength using my light. Let them believe that strength is theirs alone.
Thank you, Selene.
The Twilight Curse is yours to use.
Hold.
I vanquished Kronos. Everything you've trained me to do. Yet still you stand in my way. Still more to learn even now.
Now and always. A tinge of frustration you expressed. I would see you rid yourself of it. Your attempts to rid yourself of me. spoils. May they strengthen your craft.
Another victory.
Wearing protective silk. Refreshing, is it not? Little one, do not presume to think your movements are invisible to me. I see you plainly where you stand. A trespass for which you shall suffer, although regrettably not by my hand right now. Not yet.
This way. That song again. To the left.
Your bodies beyond your years.
A wave of power.
I take no pride in what I am about to do, my little way. But how else shall you learn?
Had to do it. My outfit.
Your mother used to anger me in just this way. And look where that got her.
Possible exchange. Whispers. At last, a worthy opponent. Not really dead, are you? Olympus, accept this message. Sure.
Your efforts have not gone unnoticed, granddaughter.
Okay, cool. Don't really care one though.
He can't contain me here.
Was, of course, a very different time.
Like waking from a dream. Protected. Don't look down.
Lady. You're not really an agent, are you, lady? Just pulling her pins, trying to get her hopes up, only to dash them against the rocks. And look, can you sink?
Get your hopes up. Listen to me. I seek Kronos, not you. Perhaps you shall be hunted by some other agent, though. You better believe it, gals. Even this lady knows a rising star when she sees one, when she hears one. And she's gonna put in a good word for us, won't she? sorcery at best.
You have just beat that bloody monster down. If only I could have seen. You're really something else, hot stuff. Of course, our good friend Typhon's already begun on his climb back up. We'll just have to make it extra tough for him.
Let's get them, Great Auntie. Aren't you a welcome sight? A welcome sight, a welcome sight, a welcome sight. I know you didn't always speak this way, without the full use of your voice, but you possess such strength despite the change. My words, perhaps, but the intent is yours. My words, but the intent is yours. My words, but the intent is yours. Thank you, my friend. My friend. It's sealed in. Point secured.
Since we're an hour from here. Yeah, I guess me going to the chaos relative videos kind of threw off my me doing this to runs, but I see how well I do. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.